I'm loving Maldives city. So I feel like home, as a matter of fact. So it's a pretty so this the hotel I'm staying, it's central. I'm in the Maldives city, in a few blocks away. I'm by the beach, artificial beach, and then there's a lot of shops and pretty safe to walk. Sorry, I look kind of knackered. So I just went back to the hotel, came from Hulhumale. I am heading off to the motorcycle. Now I'm heading off to the grocery, getting some food as a matter of fact. So it's my final day tomorrow, my final night tonight, but my flight tomorrow is almost 12 midnight, so I will still be here a full day. I think if I do have the energy, I'm going to go to the Maldives swimming track. So I saw it when I came from Hulhamala. Alright, so that direction. So that's where I'm heading to. So that's where I'm going to get the food. Food tonight. I feel now I'm a local. So here there's a lot of shops here. There's a grocery there. There's a good fruit stand here. Pretty good fruit stand. And this is the bustling, the hustle and the bustle of Greater Malay. Greater Malay has her own character as well as whole Malay. So I think I can live in both places. But if I want a little bit less chaotic, I will go for Malay. But I would love to see the culture and the people, mostly less tourists. I'll stay here on the Greater Malay area. So I am pretty much used to. There's another grocery shop. Okay, so as you can see, there's motorcycle everywhere, and people here are really hospitable, pretty friendly. Though it's not threatening, as a matter of fact. And Maldives is a very, very safe nation, no matter where you go. So I think the only thing that you can put your life in danger is especially when you are in an island like Maldives. The only danger that you're getting happy is when a massive coconut hits your head. So here's another shop there. And then here's pretty much most of the people, at least I see everywhere, they have their masks on. They don't let their guard down. Of course, once in a while I see people without masks, sometimes I do. Especially when I'm pretending I'm thirsty. Here's another local shop there. You can see the fruits in here, as a matter of fact. So the hotel, when I came, it's a little bit pissing down. There's a rain forecast tonight. So, so I'm not that stuck because there are 3 ladies right in front of me. So there we go. So look at the motorcycle. The motorcycle is practically everywhere. You can also see motorcycles in Hulhumale, but not as much as this. And it's raining a bit, so I don't have wallet. So I've been walking around here. It's really amazing place to do. The only thing is that most of the time there is some road crash situations with that. So the thing is you have to go all the way on the other side, on the side where the motorcycles are, just take the risk. I'm getting used to it now, as a matter of fact. So it's traveling, experiencing. So this is practically upstream. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, the shirt is very tall. I get my background right. Sorry. So here we go. So see here, look. So I needed to pass by that kind of like a construction zone. So I need to be on the road. So look at how busy it is here. Actually I can go here now. Also there's some local shops right there. Local shop here. Okay, so the beach is towards the end. These are the nut store. Look at the nut store. Love nuts. The beach towards the end. There you see the what do you call this? The artificial beach. It's really amazing there. So that's where you have the local. So I'm going to head off to the grocery now. It's raining. It's a bit raining now. That's fine. So Maldives needs fresh water. They do. They really do. Especially in the isolated islands. That's what Noah told me. So on the island like fishing, they filter the ocean water. So, well, meaning on a long-term basis, the filtered ocean water is not healthy for the body. So here is the shop. There you go. That's a fruit stand. That's a fruit and veggies. I'm going to go back there to get my tomatoes and my lettuce as well as my onions. So that's the fruit stand. Fruit and veggie shop. Okay, so you have to look at your right because you never know. There could be motorcycle to your right. But they won't hit you though. They won't hit you. So there's the alley. Oh, it's the alley. So okay, sorry, I did not bring my stabilizer with me. So I'm heading off to the grocery now. So here you will see there's okay, no, not here yet. Oh, no. That's gonna show. I'll go. I want to see there quite an old, like a baleta tree in the Philippines. I don't remember what's the English translation of the baleta tree. Yeah, maybe about 2 to 3 blocks from here. So here you will see motorcycles everywhere, a lot of shops. Actually, I enjoy my stay here in Maldives. I was in Mafushi for 8 days. The island tends to get boring as a matter of fact because the only thing you're doing is the water sports, nothing, basically just walk around the island. Not unless you go to another island, which I tried to, but decided not to just stay in Mafushi. And basically, it's just moving around the bush when you're on the island. Oh, at the moment, there's so many things in here, especially if you love seeing people like this. Oh, there's like, it looks like this is a chemist store here. Yeah, so let's have a look. Okay, so I'm heading off to the grocery now. I think these people already are familiar to me because I've been walking here every now and then. I think they know me already. So what is this dude doing here? I see some tourists as a matter of fact. Because here in Maldives, so this is where you can sit. So the current regulation of Maldives immigration, if you're traveling to Maldives, of course you have to go to Maldives. You can only stay here for 48 hours as your transit, sorry. And then after 48 hours you have to go to another island. Yeah, it's quite odd, isn't it? Especially the hotel owners, so here we go. Look at that short motorcycle. Especially hotel owners who don't like it because of course so they have less tourists and oops, my car is falling off. They get less tourists. Tourists can only stay in the facility for 2 days only, like me. So my first day I was there for 2 days only, and now I'm only there for 2 days because I don't know what's the reason behind. But as far as the information I got, they even got a bit less tighter, as a matter of fact. So they now allow a lot of hotels and guest houses here in Greater Maldives to operate as a transit hotel. Here is another shop. Just seeing motorcycles everywhere. I hope you can understand me because I got my face mask and motorcycle noise. Here it's basically there's a public transportation, the bus. I took the bus today. I went to Himalaya, and then here you will notice that they take off their footwear. Especially, actually, I've noticed that even on the island, Indians, they do take up their footwear even in the hotel. So let me switch in. My pants, my pants is falling off. I already have a belt. That's hilarious. I see. I kept on pulling my pants. Putting my pants. Oh, can't be naked here. Oh, by the way, so here is a very quite conservative country. You will notice that regardless whether it is warm or cool like this, people are wearing, most of them wearing trousers. Once in a while, people you see wearing cuts like me, but the cut is it's a knee length. Yeah, not above the knee. So I can wear cuts, but very rare. It's alright. Like this, just like this person right next to me, so he's wearing cuts. I'm wearing cuts, but it should be knee. And I have not seen anybody wearing a sleeveless. I did wear it because of hot. No, you don't wear sleeveless here. You wear with a t-shirt or with sleeves. Not sleeveless. In fact, beaches, local beaches, you can't wear your mosquitoes. It's a pretty conservative nation. Only in the Bikini Beach, Maldives, then you can. But not in Maldives. Alcohol, of course, not permitted. Okay, I'm glad I don't fancy alcohol at all. So if you want to to drink alcohol, or do your thing. When alcohol, go to this kind of floating bar. Floating bar on the island. So there you can get your alcohol. So the thing is that the COVID. Here's what I got. When I was in Marrakesh, I met a German tourist, and then she said she wanted to get a floating bar, and guess what? She got tested positive. She got it from the floating bar, according to her. So she was quarantined for 14 days. So apparently she's here for, I think, more than a month now. She's a long-term tourist. And she spent 2 weeks in a quarantine hotel. Because she got tested positive, COVID positive. And then she said she got it from the floating bar. Wow. So, this is they're right, gatherings, bars, for instance. So that's a no-no for me. Alright, so I'm I think almost there. So here you see the blanket Maldives. There you go. Yeah. So that's the official Bank of the Nation. Let's see, I am almost there. Okay, see, there's someone with a brolly motorcycle. See, I've been walking actually I've been meditating for 14 minutes now. Oh, and that is just straight. This is just straight. Alright, so let's see. I think I'm almost there. I think I'm gonna try to go to the local beach where you can see the artificial beach here now. It's raining. My experience is oh my god. So look at that. So this is very impressive. This is very clever. Look at that. So there's the color goes to the plastic container. Also below, the pavement doesn't get wet. Pretty clever, isn't it? I think I love that idea. This one too. Look at that. Pretty clever. Yeah, because this side was a sidewalk as well. Some other goodies. So yeah, shoe store, more shops on the other side. Once again, motorcycles everywhere. Yeah, I think like, oh sorry. And fresh water is very important here. Here's another one. Look at that. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? Yeah, it's a drain from East Funasi. And I guess they use the water to water the plants. I will, right? Okay, so I think I'm almost there. I hope everyone's doing well. Now that she shop. By the way, Maldives in the city is, even on the island, it's inexpensive. As a matter of fact, it is. It's the airfare is pretty. Oops, I got some. And I'm wearing my flip flops here. It's the airfare is the one that quite expensive. Here's a small lane. There we go, and here is where you park your motorcycle. Look at that. I definitely fly in Hanoi, in Vietnam. And this is the counterpart of, I guess the counterpart of the bicycles in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. There we got thousands of bicycles. So once in a while you see people on a bike like this gentleman. He's on his bike. Well, practically everything is that motorcycle. I think I need to keep my eyes rolling here because of I need to be safe. Here's a big shot. Okay. A lot more Maldives. I think this is one of the best island destination I have had. Yeah, I do. I don't characters. I'm glad I decided to push through with this trip to Maldives. Actually, I've been Maldives has been on my travel list ever since. I kind of procrastinate a bit for a couple of years, and now finally got it done during this pandemic. But it's quite a bit, I would say, tedious in planning. You really have to plan your itinerary. So I do everything. Here, I believe this is a mosque. Yeah, maybe a mosque. Maldives is almost 100% Christian nation. It can't be. Yeah, I think this is a mosque. Yep, because that's the prayer. You see all those foot rows out. Okay, so that's the hospital. That's the hospital. That's where I got my COVID testing. Okay, so this is where I saw they were doing a mass, kind of like a random COVID testing this morning. Look at that. So here there's a pedestrian. There's a pedestrian, but there's no, signal for pedestrian. You just get your sense working, all your senses working here, and then do what locals do. Thank you. But actually, it's even safer here than in Egypt. Oh my God, in Cairo, that short distance. When I was in Cairo, oh my God, I could not even cross the road. Oh, that's another story. Yeah, so that's here's another fresh fruits and nuts. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay, so that's it. Also look at the rubbish. Actually, so the rubbish they put in a plastic bag and they collect it. I guess every day. Actually, it's pretty clean. They do have some rubbish outside, but they are pretty wrapped around with a grocery bag. By the way, plastics here are very kind of like out of control, honestly. And I think the government is now banning the single-use plastic, which is definitely a must do because this is an island nation. That's what I learned from the hotel in fishing. They're banning the single-use plastic. Okay, actually, so I saw there was not a lot of plastics by the shore when I was in fishing. Yeah, they do have the system, but it looks like it's getting out of control. Here, same thing. I don't see plastics on the road, but plastics are basically everywhere. You buy a small piece of bread, you put it in the plastic. Actually, I went to a local shop today, got some pastries. I got, I think, 4 or 5 different kinds, and each one is in a plastic bag. That's why, yeah, I can't say no because there's no way for me to carry those kind of sticky bun. Yeah, so the lady, by the way, it's a very quite an expensive though. I got 5 pieces for 45. Actually, how much was it? For 10 rupees, and that is less than $1. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, plastic is everywhere. So a small piece of bread in the plastic, and then another merchandise, and another plastic. So in a big plastic bag, plastic grocery bag, we have maybe 4 plastics inside. Yeah, a big plastic bag and a small merchandise, a small plastic, or in the other merchandise, it's plastic. Yeah, well, which I'm glad, and also which I'm glad. And right across the road there is a foreign exchange. That's a foreign exchange. So the best way to do the exchange here is not through the bank. It's pretty safe though, unlike in other nations. Unlike in my experience in Indonesia, I wasn't ripped off in Indonesia, but in Indonesia, what they had is that you don't want to exchange in a small alley I'm talking about Bali. I don't know about the entirety of Indonesia when I was in Bali. You don't want to do your exchange in any small alley wherein you need to get into a small room. That's kind of scary. That's dodgy. But here you see, especially that direction, because that is heading to the town proper, the government buildings. You see, there's lots and lots of foreign exchange. They have a pretty good rate though. So bank rate is 15 rupees per American dollar. For the local exchange is it's 18. It is pretty good. 3 rupees. It's pretty good as a matter of fact. There's a value. You can buy a piece of pastry. Like for instance, I said I got 10 rupees for 5 pieces of pastry. So this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. So pretty interesting, isn't it? This is pretty an old tree here. So this is in the Greater Malay. So I've seen this tree quite pretty common, right? Just like in the Philippines. Kind of like the balete tree. I don't remember what's the English the English name of this plant. This is quite massive, and I've seen a lot of this as I walk around here in Greater Malay. It's interesting, isn't it? And it looks like this is a park, like a small park here, and then right in front is a soccer field. Right, yeah. And then if I go, there's a soccer field. It's pretty interesting. Yes, I've seen a lot of people. My pants is still going down. Yeah, and yes, this is, I've seen so many people here just seated, relaxing, enjoying. And then right is the soccer field. But anyway, about to get to, yeah, whenever a car park this, be still, right? Be still. Okay, I think I passed by the grocery anyways. I was like, actually the reason I left the hotel is for my grocery. But I'll go on my way back. Alright, so I am, okay, alright, another set of motorcycle. about 26 minutes now. This is just all straight. Oh, you guys see that? Ooh, you're gonna practice your kind of karate skills here, not getting hit. All right, so we are looking at. I'm looking at the artificial beach here, right there. All right, and then see the bridge. That's the Chinese Maldives Friendship Bridge, and that bridge connects the Greater Malay, and the whole Malay. Yeah, so that's where we walk. So that goes to the bus station, and this is the artificial beach. Let's go across the road. Here you can cross the road, not on the pedestrian, but it's always better to be on the pedestrian. No, there's no stoplight. You just again use your five senses. Sometimes you do stop. So that's the start of the bridge, right there. That bridge connects the Greater Malay, this is the Greater Malay, and the international airport, as well as and the whole Himalaya. Alright, so I'm standing still here, watching left, right. I'm on the pedestrian. Oh, there's a big shop right behind. Oh my god, I'm British. And taxi here. Thank you. And then here I'm going to the artificial beach. So, alright, so okay. It's pretty amazing today, as a matter of fact, so because it's not piping hot. Yeah, not piping hot. I'm gonna go here. So this is also a skates area. A lot of pigeons. Okay, so this was my first stop on my first arrival here in Maldives. Oh, look at the pigeons. Fascinating, isn't it? My first stop, because it's very close to my hotel. It's right there. See that there's an Arabian food in that corner food shop, and it's kind of amazing when I go to Google Map and search Malay Artificial Beach. You can actually see it. Pretty neat. And of course, the water is natural from the ocean, the Indian Ocean. And the water is aquamarine. But of course here, oh, lovely, isn't it? So that's the artificial beach. See how far it is from, or close I would say. I've been videotaping for almost, it's 28 minutes now. So this is the artificial beach. Go to Google Earth or Google Map, types artificial beach in Malay. So you can see this. This is not the only one here. There's at least two more, as far as I know, based on what I've seen here. So I might stay in Malay. So pretty neat, isn't it? So it continues. The water, of course, is natural water from the ocean. That's the Indian Ocean, and that's the artificial beach. And this is for local people and for tourists as well. So there's an access right there, but you want to make sure that you follow the rule. Okay, when you go to a beach like this, you have to be wearing your tops as well as your shorts. So skimpy, speedos and two pieces are forbidden. It's a disrespect. Actually, you see the signage, okay, practically everywhere. Pretty amazing, isn't it? So, this is the bridge. Pretty neat bridge. This is the Chinese Maldives Friendship Bridge. There's in many islands I've been to, Kiribati, I think in Tuvalu as well. There's always a Chinese association with those small island nations, which I think it's pretty good. China is helping other nations. Of course, they have to get a credit, and they want to. I don't want to be political here, by the way. So anyway, okay, that's the bus. So see the bus. That's the Great Himalaya bus. That's the bus. I took one of those buses. It's a double-decker bus, and it's pretty amazing to be there because you can see the view of the Indian Ocean. So this bridge connects to the Himalaya as well as the airport. And on that side, that's where I was when I saw the Maldives swimming track. Oh, it's fascinating. I had a video on that, so check that out. So the Maldives swim track. It's a swimming pool from the water's coming from the ocean. And we asked the local that everybody can swim there. It's open to the public, just like this. I love this one. Also, this is the Maldives artificial beach for families. So I was here and I arrived on Christmas Day, and this is quite massive. And it's pretty clean, as a matter of fact. I don't see any rubbish at all. But what I see are plastics. Another thing is that when you go to the beach, like the artificial, you have to leave your footwear. So you will notice that the footwear are not at the steps. It's pretty amazing day today. It's not hot. It's not. There's a little bit of a drizzle, which is pretty good. Okay, have a look at the pigeons. Pigeons are everywhere. All right, I think that's okay. Let's see. I look at the signage. Where is the signage? Oh, I'm looking at there we go. I'm looking at the signage. It says artificial beach. Time wise, it's I think it's 4:30. It's almost 4 in the afternoon here. So look at this. That's the Maldives. Well, the Maldives artificial beach. Do not swim in a boating lane. Do not kite surfing. Do not use personal watercraft. You can't use your board here. But I saw one day a man on a board doing a paddle boarding. Don't leave, of course. Surfboard and water. Oh, there's a surfboard area. Maybe that's a surfboard area. Designated swim. That's designated swim. Do not swim in the red flag. I don't see any red flags at all. And the dress code, very important. Look at the dress code. That's the dress code. This is a no-no. That's a yes. Alright, it's a dress code for tourists. But apparently when I was in fishing in the local beach, I saw a few tourists out there breaking the rule. It's not my business anyway. Alright, so this is also a skating area. See, there's somebody skates and pigeons, feeding the pigeons. Okay, I think I want to go back now. Alright, so I want to go to the grocery, grab some bottled water. Oh, by the way, so tomorrow I'm flying out. I am flying with Turkish Airlines. So I got my COVID testing done, negative. And Maldives immigration requires tourists to have a negative RT-PCR, not the antigen or the speedy one. No, that's a less accurate. So they require antigen RT-PCR, which I did yesterday, and less than 12 hours I got the result. Yay, it's negative once again. And then in addition to the COVID testing on your way out, so of course on your way in, they require every traveler a 96-hour negative RT-PCR, which I did. So practically this is the second COVID testing I've done just to travel here, in Maldives. And in all, I had 3 COVID testings already. The first one was on my way to Antigua and Barbuda. I think it's definitely a must to do it since you don't have vaccination yet. Because if you love traveling and don't condemn it, just like I do not condemn it, it's part of my life. Again, that's the way to go, and life shall move on. And then I think this is also beneficial to nations where tourism is the main cup of tea. just like the Maldives. Alright, so I'm heading back. I'm crossing the road. So I need to go to the, there's a pedestrian lane there. Okay, let me go back here. So there's the arena. That's the street where the hotel is. That's the street. Sorry if it's too shaky. I need to go back. Cross the road once again. Oh, it's a little bit drizzle. It's not pissing down anymore. All right, and this is one of the main road. So this is how the roads in whole Himalaya look like. They're white, unlike in most of the roads here in the Greater Himalaya area. See how long it will take me. Up and up to my right, to my left. There's some joggers here. Yeah, look at the joggers. Okay, let's cross with the local. Oh, they stopped. Okay. I'm heading back to the area where the hotel is, but I had to stop at the grocery first. Pretty amazing day today. So that's the authentic Arabian food. Right there, the people all apparel. My pants is still falling off. Oh my god. Anyway, I hope I don't. Alright, so I'm going to the grocery. It's a beautiful day. Cool. It's a cool season. I don't know how does it feel if it's really hot here. I'm pretty sure it's a piping hot. So I don't get too sweaty. Alright folks, just need to sign off now. So I'm heading back and I'm going to stop. I hope everyone is doing well. I'll continue later. I'll see you later. But again, traveling is not arriving to a new destination. It is looking at the world from a different perspective. Keep that smile and the world will smile at you. Cheers. Be safe. Bye. And God bless everybody.